7 years ago, I started my financial journey, and I started from zero. No clue about investing, no plan, just curiosity. And honestly, that curiosity came from frustration. Every month felt like déjà vu. Paycheck in, bills out, and somehow the balance always ended the same, close to zero. It was exhausting. I'd scroll through my feed and see friends taking vacations. They talk about saving like it's their second nature, and I remember thinking, how do they do it? Why not me? That question, why not me, became the spark that started everything. I didn't realize it back then, but that was the moment everything started to change. And without even knowing it, that day I quietly decided to take control of my financial future. It feels like just yesterday I was staring at my bank account, completely lost and overwhelmed, wondering how I was ever going to get ahead. That moment, that feeling of hitting a financial rock bottom, was actually the beginning of everything. It was my wake-up call. Looking back, that journey wasn't a straight line to success. It was full of trial and error, plenty of mistakes, and a ton of learning. I dove into books, podcasts, and videos, soaking up all the knowledge I could. I was so hooked. I'd spend hours tweaking Excel sheets, building little calculators for everything. There was something deeply satisfying about watching the numbers finally make sense, like turning chaos into order. And without even noticing, I was slowly building a system that actually works now, one that I still use today. But back then, it was just me experimenting, testing things out. I remember my first budget. It was a mess. I tried tracking every single penny and felt so restricted. But I didn't give up. I learned to create a budget that worked for me, one that was flexible and realistic. Started small, setting aside just a tiny bit from each paycheck, which eventually grew into a real savings habit. One of the biggest game changers for me was shifting my mindset. I stopped seeing money as this scary, complicated thing and started viewing it as a tool to build the life I truly wanted. It wasn't about becoming a millionaire overnight. It was about building sustainable, healthy financial habits, one day at a time. It was about choosing long-term security over short-term gratification. And now, 7 years later, I'm not just in a better place financially, I'm in a better place mentally. That constant anxiety about money, it's gone. It's been replaced with a sense of confidence and peace. I know that if an emergency pops up, I can handle it. I can plan for the future without fear. My journey is far from over, but the progress is real. And now I feel ready to open up, to share the full story. Not just the highlights, but the real process behind how this system came to life. So, over the next videos in these series, I'm planning to share the system I created, the same one I built from scratch, everything that helped me go from completely lost to finally feeling in control of my finances. I really believe that if it works for me, it could be applied to others. I'll also share the parts that didn't go so well, the mistakes, the setbacks, the moments I wanted to quit, because those are the moments that taught me the most. The real growth didn't happen when things were perfect. It happened when I failed, adjusted, and tried again. If you're standing where I was 7 years ago, feeling lost or hopeless, please hear me. You can do this. Your financial awakening can start right now. It all begins with that one decision to take the first step. So if you're ready to start your own financial journey, or maybe restart it, I'd love for you to come along with me. This channel is all about learning together, growing together, and creating a community where financial freedom feels possible for everyone. If this resonated, I'd love it if you'd hit that like button and subscribe for more. See you in the next video. Bye.